dial it up to let it warm up. Oh, go on then. Oh, do you have to be sitting in it? Hello Ollie, it says. So here's the beast, the big beast. So I've already fitted the ETS exhaust. There wasn't much point doing a video of that because you couldn't see shit. I made my own ramps out of an old wheelchair ramp that was foldable, so I split that in two, put some blocks down, reversed the car up onto it. I got it about a foot off the ground at the rear, and the midpoint just behind the cap was still not a lot of clearance to get to. But anyway, me and Norica got the exhaust fitted. I'm now putting the radium catch can, dual catch can, one for the PCV, one for the CCV. PCV is the most important one. That's the one that spews out a lot of shit. But anyway, these are the downloadable and printable instructions that you get. And radium, for some reason known only to themselves, this bit here, there's two of these cans and they've got different fittings that go into the side of them. Radium in no way differentiate between the two different fittings. So then there's other fittings, another fitting goes into the top of it on each one. They're different as well. The pictures are not clear enough that you can see the difference between the two, because they both look the same, but one's a bigger bore than the other one, and the ones on the top are the same. So fortunately, there's a very excellent guy on the internet. I don't know if this is going to pick up. There's his video anyway. He does a whole video of installing these catch cans. So by using his video, I've been able to suss out which are the different fittings. And I started off last night, well, very late yesterday afternoon. I had to stop because it got dark. But I've got one of the catch cans mounted to the ABS unit. That's in place. I've got to remove the intercooler because the pipe work goes underneath it. And there's other bits I've got to remove and cut with a knife and use Radium's own pipe work. It always looks easy in a video. It's easy if you know what you're doing. And this is the first time for me doing something like this. But that's the job for today. The catch cans. Do I need to tell anybody what the catch cans are for? Probably not. The engine produces blow-by shit through the bottoms of the piston rings, which goes into the crankcase, and the manufacturers have that muck routed back into the intake to be reintroduced into the cylinders, and it dilutes the contaminates the fuel air mixture with used oil vapor, so you get your octane rating messed with. It coats the inside of the intake with cack. It coats the intake valves with cack because they're no longer washed by gasoline, because the fuel is injected directly into the cylinders. It's not injected into the intake anymore, where it would have previously washed the valves clean as the fuel went past them. So all that cack gets routed back into the engine and fucking fouls everything up. The catch cans separate that muck from the air and catch it. They catch the oil residue so it doesn't get introduced back into the engine. So supposedly voids your warranty by making the engine healthier and less likely to fail. Go figure. Anyway, that's the job for today. So I will get on with it. I'm not going to film it because there's already a perfectly good video of it being done. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I'll catch up later after having hopefully successfully finished the PCV side, and then it'll be onto the CCV. So laters. Recording. So, for anyone watching this video, the PCV catch can that attaches to the ABS unit, that's all big bore stuff. So the big pipe, the big threaded attachments, the other catch can, which is for the turbo, is the CCV, will be the smaller bore stuff. I hope that makes it easy to understand. Big bore stuff on that one that attaches to the crankcase and the intake manifold, and the other one's all small bore. So the estate agent rang up and said, oh, the old owners of your house that you just bought it off of asked if you want to make use of this garage because their grandkids don't use it anymore because the grandparents don't live here anymore. It's huge. Yeah, apparently that used to be, it is theirs. And they just said that we can have use of it. So, nice one, thank you very much. Now I can keep my car off the fucking road. Parked in a garage. How civilised.
Hi, man.
What are you doing?
I'm drinking wine and eating cheese and catching some rays, you know.